cai kiwam bitai sumururui payawarni mi kausai ni mi kamkampi Sky tawang bitay
Gracias.
Okay, the next genre I don't have a video for, but we can listen to an audio track on Blackboard. I'll make sure you know how to access that. But this is the Cantu genre from Bolivia, featuring zampoña panpipes. Not quite the same percussion, almost popular music that we just heard, quite a bit more folkloric. And you can listen to this audio track on the Blackboard site. We also have the San Juan from the Quechua culture, and it originated during the Catholic Festival of St. John. That's why it's called San Juan, obviously. We have a video to take a look at here. You can watch the first 3 minutes of this and you'll get the flavor of it. You'll hear the violin in there, and that's something else we should mention, that the violin was adapted from Europe into many different Latin America genres. Some of you are familiar with that from mariachi music in Mexico, and it's used in a number of genres throughout the region. Now we'll take a little departure from the more Amerindian-dominated or indigenous people-dominated genres and start to make the African connection. If you remember earlier in the presentation, I talked about the intersection of Iberia, Africa, and the Amerindian cultures. So far, we've seen genres that are dominated by pretty much by Europe, the Iberian part, and the Amerindian cultures. Very little of Africa in anything we've heard to this point. But now we're going to specifically veer into that region of Afro-Ecuadorian and Afro-Peruvian styles. So in that Andean region, we still had a lot of African influence. Many times when we think of the more African-dominated areas of Latin America, we think about the Caribbean, of course, and we also think about Brazil, especially the northeast part of Brazil. But quite a strong African influence in these countries as well. The Africans were brought in to work on Jesuit plantations in the coastal regions in the west and in the Central Highlands. Now the text that I have referred to discusses both, but the Afro-Peruvian is more widely known than the Afro-Ecuadorian. Famous singer Eva Ayllón, pretty well known across Latin America. I'd be very surprised if we had any Latinos or Latinas in the class that weren't familiar with her. And I'll give you a representative song that she's well known for, Azúcar de Cana, sugarcane. Now, over on the right-hand side where we have the info section, and there's more info, I think it would be great for you. This is pretty well detailed and gives us a lot of helpful information. So if you click on that more info, open that up. As you're listening, read about this particular song and this genre.
Ajá. Vamos, Temple. Sí. Salgo de mañana a tumbar la caña. Salgo de mañana a tumbar la caña. Lucero del alba siempre me acompaña. Lucero del alba siempre me acompaña. Machete en la mano, corazón de vino. Machete en la mano, corazón de vino. El río, mi hermano, zafra mi destino. El río, mi hermano, zafra mi destino. Sale el sol tras la montaña. Sale el sol tras la montaña. Sale el sol tras la montaña, inundando todo el valle con aromas de la caña. Y esta noche en mi cabaña, esta noche en mi cabaña, y esta noche en mi cabaña voy a bailar coba, coba con mi mochera, esta hazaña con mi mochera, esta hazaña con mi mochera, esta hazaña, señores. Parte en el suelo, azúcar de caña, sombrero de paja, mula rezongona, juguito guarapo, azúcar de caña, sombrero de paja, mula rezongona, juguito guarapo. Azúcar, 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 azúcar. Roncan los trapiches moliendo la caña. Roncan los trapiches moliendo la caña. Juguito guarapo, quémame la entraña. Juguito guarapo, quema mis entrañas. Noche de la zafra, luna de cañero. Noche de la zafra, luna de cañero. ¿Cuándo será mío mi valle mochero? ¿Cuándo será mío mi
Now at this point in the PowerPoint, it might seem like I'm kind of jumping around randomly. This is the order these things were discussed in that text I refer to. But this is an interesting genre, storytelling genre, Huayno. And I've got a clip that's only 3.5 minutes long, interesting character doing the singing and storytelling, and I think you'll find this very engaging. African influence, not a lot, but again, this is the order that they are discussed in the text.
Wajaya kapticha pachachiya wachkam niyasani Inglesia punkuta yaykuy kachiwaptin sumsuyaha Inglesia punkun mantang haykuya waptin sumsuyaha Misampuyarikcha yaykuchiya wachkam niyasani Misampuyarikcha yaykuchiya wachkam niyasani Arras konsita potoy kachiwaptin sumsuyaha Hori aniyuan churay kachiwaptin sumsuyaha Podrilla kapticha rigalaya wachkang niyasani Wakyaya kapticha rigalaya wachkang niyasani Kayawkas Alright Abrasaya wapting sumsuyaha Aruswang waitawang maksipaya wapting sumsuyaha Sapayay kapticha abrasaya wachkang niyasani Sangtuyay kapticha abrasaya wachkang niyasani Yurak pachasipas pasoy kachiwapting sumsuyaha Yurak pachasipas pasoy kachiwapting Istaya kapincha tosto chillawachkang niyasani Istaya kapincha tosto chillawachkang niyasani Kuskayatanya ponyoy kachiwapting sumsuyaha Kuskayatanya ponyoy kachiwapting sumsuyaha Sapanyay kapincha ponyo chillawachkang niyasani Sorulyay kaptincha punyuchilya wachkang niyasani
Now the next one takes us back to that significant African influence, the Lando. When you do the YouTube video for it, again, you'll see the more information. Open that up and take a look at that. Sometimes our tech people for the online videos edit them down from their original length. This time I have asked them to keep the full length, over 10.5 minutes. You do not have to watch the whole thing, but I think some of you would be interested to hang in there and watch all 10.5 minutes. I'd like all of you to watch the first 5 minutes at least to get a flavor of this, but again, very engaging, very colorful, very vibrant singing and dancing tradition. lots of intricate percussion rhythms, and lots of great dance movement.